I'll take that sword now, and the jewels.
Oh, look, the king was
Lord
Cravius
of
the whole time.
I should have known King Tabor was you all along.
Oh, look,
You
the leader
fools.
of the kingdom,
You have collected
who
the
seemed like a
jewels
nice
I
guy,
need
actually
and
turned
brought
out to
them
be the
right to
villain.
me.
I wonder if that's significant in any way.
You're wrong. The jewels are now part of the weapon that will slay you.
Give them to me!
Oh my god, that's so cool. We're already injured, so we should probably heal ourselves, but I don't want to use up my healing scrolls just in case.
Horrid disharmony.
Oh!
Strike of wrath.
Oh!
We love to see it. Okay, we should probably heal.
Scroll of healing. Stirring him.
Double Thanos next attack, and I guess we could do...
Burning blade.
Oh! Ring of fire!
No!
Curse this fire!
Well, we're doing alright.
Shield of courage.
I summon the fury of hell! Death to all who defy me!
Great, okay.
Curse this fire!
How about the cheese wheel of healing, right, Faye? Oh my god, yeah. For real, though.
Scroll of advantage. Untuned chord.
Oh!
Burning blade.
Oh!
Stirring him.
Alright.
Curse this fire!
We're doing alright.
Scroll
heal.
of healing. Untuned chord.
Oh!
Let's just do another burning blade.
Burning blade.
Oh! You're now on fire! Curse this fire!
And he's dead.
No!
Scrolls in battle, that's funny. Hold still, villain, while I thoroughly read the scroll to heal myself.
did
It will
it!
only take a minute or
I
so.
can't believe what just happened.
I mean, yeah, there isn't that much font on the scrolls, I don't think, but yeah.
That last fight was epic.
Yeah, but the best part was finding...
Oh shit.
Shit.
Gabe's dead. Gabe's dead because of me. It's my fault. I killed Gabe. I killed Gabe. I killed Gabe.
Oh, baby.
Listen to me. It wasn't your fault. At all. It wasn't. Okay? It wasn't.
Insert elevator music. Now I'm ready. Have at you. Yeah. Or like, just hold still while I eat like 20 leeks and some tomatoes.
Charlotte?
And also bags of flour that I've found. I should stream Skyrim at some point if it holds up. I'd love to do that. The bags of flour were the funniest. Oh yeah, definitely.
Hey. Thanks for coming.
Of course. Ethan's dad already pick him up?
Yeah, they just left. I just wanted to thank you. Ethan needed today.
Honestly, by the end, I was having just as much fun as he was.
He thinks the world of you, you know. After everything, I think you're sort of his hero.
He's sort of mine. How creative he is. You must be so proud of him. He was so thrilled to see you show up with the sword.
I think that was mostly about the sword.
Maybe. But I think he was happy to see you in his world.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm okay.
Charlotte?
God, Alex, don't mind me, okay? Just a lot going on.
Oh, here we go. My favorite scene probably... I don't know if I'd say my favorite scene in the entire game, but it's definitely up there. It's one of my favorites. I think it's probably my favorite scene in this entire episode. Like, how is it even possible to eat a bag of flour without choking? Yeah, I have no idea, literally. Or you're just eating it by handfuls? It makes no fucking sense. But it's really funny.
I can imagine. Getting Ethan ready for his dad, the shop, the spring festival. I'm always here if you want to talk about anything.
You're really sweet, but I'm okay. Thanks for swinging by. I'll see you at the festival.
Are you sure? If you want company, I'm...
Said no! Fuck, don't you listen? Shit. This was a mistake.
Where did that anger come from? It looks like Charlotte is really pouring herself into her art.
Yeah. Here we go, kids. I don't think we've got the background music, which is disappointing, but it's fine.
Her anger is so intense. Maybe there's something here that can tell me why.
The background music really makes this scene, but I think it's still okay without it. This is just, oh, chef's kiss. So good. And all of her art pieces, too, are just so good.
Gabe, it's your fault. Why would you
Penny
teach
for
me to
your
need
thoughts.
someone again just to go and leave me all alone?
Yeah. The coffin, she's lying beside the coffin on the bed. It's like built on. It almost looks like dynamite. Like little stacks of dynamite, right? That's so interesting.
Alex, it's your fault. Everyone
I'm pretty
loves
sure
you.
Sarah has a
But I
tattoo
can't
of
look
that.
at you without thinking about how fucked everything is since you came into my life.
I think Sarah has a tattoo of that, like the statue with the sunflower eyes and like all the words on Alex's body, like despair, sadness, blah blah blah, etc. Like, let me look at this again. Yeah, and she has like eyes on the palms of her hands. Shame is one of them. Yeah. This is also really fucking cool and interesting. The angel wings stuffed in a box with chains on it.
Ryan, it's your fault. You were supposed to protect us. Why couldn't you?
She's so angry at everyone around her, but there's something else here.
That's so interesting.
What is wrong with me? I can't let myself feel this way. When did I become such a fucking monster? Ethan! It's your fault! Why couldn't you just fucking listen?
You're angry at him. At Ethan. You blame him.
I'm a bad mom, Alex.
No, you're not.
Charlotte.
I fucking love this scene so much. For, like, what it is and what
Charlotte.
it explores. Like, it's like, it's the taboos of, like, motherhood and womanhood. Like, women aren't supposed to express anger, especially, like, black women are particularly, like, villainized for expressing any kind of anger. You know, villainized and demonized as, like, the quote-unquote angry black woman archetype. And mothers are never allowed to express, like, any, like, negative feelings towards their children or be resentful of them in any way, or else they're bad parents. Or, like, even have those thoughts or have those feelings. Like, you can tell, like, she's very, like, critical towards herself, and she blames herself for feeling this way. When, like, she shouldn't, because, like, our emotions, like, we can't control them. They're, like, a natural part of us. And, like, we have all kinds of, like, thoughts and feelings that we know aren't necessarily, like, fair or right or rational that we would never act on. Like, she would never actually, like, act on those feelings because she knows that it isn't fair to blame Ethan. But she's still angry anyways. And, like, the game lets her have that, like, complexity and, like, have all of those complicated emotions and let you delve into them. And, like, explores all this stuff and doesn't shy away from it or try and make her out to be this, like, perfect, like, grieving victim, you know? Like, the perfect grieving, like, almost, like, widower or whatever. Like, they weren't married, I don't think, but, like, she lost her partner of, like, how many years? Like, it doesn't try to, like, put her in this, like, box of, like, not being, like, problematic with the way she's feeling her grief and all the kinds of, like, conflicting and, like, complicated emotions and thoughts she's having. I really fucking love this scene. It's so good.
My son, Alex. He's sweet, and he's creative, and he's the most important thing in the entire universe to me. And I hate him. For so long, it was just me and him. It took so long to learn how to be okay with that. And I was. But then, Gabe, I can deal with hating Ryan, or you, or even Gabe. But Ethan, if he had just listened, Gabe would still be alive. It all comes back to that.
What you're feeling makes more sense than you think. Your pain matters too.
None of it fucking matters. He's dead. I wish I were too.
This anger could kill her, and nothing I'm saying is helping. What if I could just take it away?
Oof on the goddamn roof. Yeah, don't do that. Don't remove people's emotions without their consent. That's a bad idea. That's not your decision to make. That's incredibly invasive.
I can take her anger from her. What would that do to her? What would it do to me? And even if I can, should I?
No. I would argue, no. You shouldn't. Like, she needs to process this. However toxic and painful it is for her, she needs to process it. And, like, there's a decision similar to this later on that may seem like it's, what am I saying? that may seem like it's a parallel, but like I would argue the circumstances are different. I won't get into it fully now because I don't want to give away spoilers, but I would argue that the circumstances are different because of a couple of different things. But yeah, in this particular situation, taking Charlotte's anger is not a good idea, I would argue. It's not right, and it's not productive. It's not healthy for either of them.
I can't. I'm sorry, Charlotte. I wish I could do something.
That makes two of us.
Okay. Hear me out. Is Typhon run by the Illuminati?
That would explain the conspicuously triangle-shaped logo.
Boom! Finally cracked it.
Hey,
Alex. So, how did things go with Charlotte?
honestly, I think she'd want me to keep what happened just between us. Sorry.
Of course. Don't apologize.
So please tell me that the USB stick revealed all of Typhon's secrets.
Not yet, but... Alex,
We found a recording of Gabe's call.
Oh
should-
boy.
Probably listen to that. I need to know.
We're here for you. Okay?
Typhon safety. Mac? It's me. Fuck off, Jen. Yeah, okay, just listen. I need you to call off the explosion. Ethan's in the blast radius. Shit. He could get killed. What the hell's wrong with you? He snuck off. We're up here right now, trying to find him. Mac, please. All right, I'm on it. We'll halt the blasts. Fuck. You can't imagine the headaches this will create for me. Thanks, Mac. Whatever. Just doing my job.
they just ignored him. It's so fucked.
You know it's bad when Mac turns out to be the good guy.
Yeah, really. Oh, Alex, baby.
You okay?
Let your emotions out, please.
We're taking these fuckers down. This USB stick has what I need. Time to dig through it. A key part of any good investigation.
God, I'm hungry again.
Talk about looking for a needle in a haystack.
We're gonna get there.
Whatever's going on with Typhon, it wasn't worth Gabe's life.
Gotta find joy in the little things. Right, Gabe? A cold case and a warm beer.
Hmm.
We're going to get them. For you, Gabe.
Once again, we have the two genders. We have like very distinct binary gender roles, like sort of like displayed through like sadness and anger, respectively, as like through Steph and Ryan. And that's not to say we haven't seen women display anger, like of course with Charlotte and with Steph in the first episode very briefly, but like in regards to particularly like thinking about Steph and Ryan and their responses to Gabe's death and grief. like, I talked about this before in the previous stream, and I also talked about it a bit earlier in the stream, but, like, so I won't really go over it too much again, but, like,
Something on this laptop is going to help me get justice for
Ryan,
Gabe.
like,
I just
lashing
need to
out
find it.
in his anger and making it Alex's problem and trying to put his feelings on Alex, and, like, instead of, like, asking her if she's okay, and, like, Charlotte, as opposed to Charlotte, who is also angry and does, like, lash out in anger, like, immediately apologizes and realizes that, like, it wasn't okay, like, what she said and did, and, like, she apologizes to Alex, and she's also, like, blaming herself, and, like, blaming herself for feeling the way she feels, and, like, saying that she's, like, a monster and a bad mom or whatever, and, like, being very, like, self-critical, and, like, as opposed to, like, the way Ryan, like, especially in, like, that scene in episode 2, like, makes Alex responsible for taking care of his feelings, as opposed to Charlotte, who, like, sort of, like, corners herself away and, like, sort of, like, tucks her feelings and her anger away and is like, you can't help me. And, like, I don't think, like, either response is particularly healthy, because it's not healthy to try and deal with everything on your own and not let people help you, but it's also not helpful for Ryan to just not even be thinking about how this is affecting Alex and what Alex is dealing with, and only be thinking about, like, him and how he feels and, like, his failings and, like, how he wasn't able to save Gabe and, like, it's all about him.
I've waited long enough. Time to finally look through this
Game,
USB
I get
stick.
it. Okay. So yeah, once again, Game Assist has an excellent video essay on the topic. It's called Your Best American Girl, I think, Race, Gender, and Labor in Life is Strange True Colors. Let me just pull it up and put it in the chat. It's a very, very good video essay. Alright, here we go. There it is. Put the link in the chat. I think we're almost done this episode, which is good, because it's been at, like, almost 3.5 hours.
Gabe's call came in from the sat phone at 8:41 p.m. I should find the next call and see if that has any information.
Okay.
Lena, it's Diane. We have a problem.
You're kidding.
There's a kid lost in the mountains near the pit. We need to postpone. Lena?
Haven is your site, Diane, and therefore this is your decision. I know I don't need to remind you of the stakes.
Someone could be hurt. Or killed.
We've been over this. Anyone up there has disregarded posted notices and accepted full liability.
We're talking about a child. I'm just asking for one day.
If you postpone tonight's scheduled blast, you put Rhea in jeopardy. That puts the whole company in jeopardy. Is that what you
Wow.
want?
No.
Piece of
Then
shit.
do the math and make the right call. Email me when it's done.
I will.
What the hell is Rhea?
Must have been pretty damn important.
Maybe Diane says more about it in her email?
Maybe. Let me see if I can find it.
Lena.
Hello, Diane. Is it safe to assume you've gotten your emotions under control?
My emotions? Someone was killed last night because of a decision you made.
I would be very careful with what you say next. Who do you think is more at risk here? Me or you?
Excuse me?
Now, of course, we're all committed to helping you make it through this difficult period. We don't want to see anyone be scapegoated over an unavoidable accident, right?
Unavoidable
Great.
accident,
Then you and I are
right.
aligned. Who else knew there were
Piece
people
of
in the mountains?
shit human
Just my
being.
safety manager, Mac. He got their distress call just before I contacted you.
Do you trust him?
I think I can convince him to be trustworthy.
Good. Good. Only one point of contact, and you've got him handled. I think we're going to make it through this just fine. Speak to you soon.
Okay.
I refuse to feel bad for Diane in all this, but damn.
Yeah, Diane should still accept responsibility for this, but it wasn't entirely all her fault. curious what this
H&B
is.
Investigations. Bennett speaking.
Hi, Bennett. This is Diane Jacobs. Lena told me.
Yep, been expecting your call.
Okay. I'm not sure what the next step is.
Just need all the pertinent information on the employee in question. Name, number, address, significant others. We'll handle the rest.
I see.
Just come by the office. My secretary will take everything down. No records that you were even there.
Got it. Okay. I'll come by tomorrow.
Looking forward to it.
It's so gross that Typhon has people watched.
For real. Okay, let's go to your emails.
Seems like a lot is hanging on these inspections.
Hey Diane, I wanted to congratulate you on your efforts in the Haven Springs expansion campaign. I just got word back from the state, and we've officially passed inspections. Pop some champagne, you've earned it. All that's left now is the vote. I've been hearing great things about your progress with the town members. Sponsoring the Spring Festival was a nice touch. Keep up the great work. We're in the home stretch.
Whatever Typhon was up to, it looks like they've all but gotten away with it. Of course, that was Diane's idea. I'm gonna make sure this expansion fails if it's the last thing I do. This is the email Diane mentioned. So what is Rhea?
To Lena Clark. I warned you, Lena. I fucking warned you. Rhea went off undetected, as you insisted, and now someone is dead. You better have a plan. I'm not going down for this, at least not alone. I understand that you're upset and emotional about tonight's tragic, unavoidable accident. Therefore, I am choosing to overlook this momentary lapse of judgment. I'll be calling first thing tomorrow to discuss how we move forward. I suggest you take the night to cool off, Lena.
He had a name and a life and a girlfriend and a sister.
Baby girl.
I bet this is when Diane decided to start copying evidence to this USB stick. Wow, that's a funny way to spell criminal negligence.
Yeah. Piece of shit company. I mean, they're all like this, right? Like, corporations be corporationing. Like, all they care about is their fucking bottom line. Like, none of these people have any souls, especially the people at the top. Or at least they convince themselves to ignore the fact that they have souls.
Rhea went off undetected. Was there a second blast that night?
They only had permits for one.
What did Lena say? Without the scheduled blast, Rhea would be discovered?
Shit. The blast that killed Gabe was just a cover for another explosion?
We didn't hear another explosion, though. It must have gone off somewhere else.
If we can find out where it was, that might tell us what it was for. Damn. Is this what Diane sold her soul for? What a polite way of saying, I control you, and don't forget it.
Yeah. After our recent conversation, I took the liberty of expediting your application to our executive training program. We will move forward with your enrollment as soon as you have the situation in Haven all wrapped up. I mean, yeah, you think you'd want to not be a part of this? Like, she made the decision to be a part of this company, Diane, so, like, she is somewhat responsible. Hang on.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is this situation? You mean that guy you killed? Too bad money can't fix all of Typhon's problems. He's talking about it like it's a sure thing.
Yeah, okay.
Who would have thought getting away with murder would be so bureaucratic?
I mean, yeah.
And I thought above ground mining was terrifying.
Alright.
Diane has dossiers on the entire Haven Council. That's not creepy at all.
Wow, okay. Leith Eleanor, council member since 1998, business owner, Leith Flowers, boasts Status probable. Pressure points. Granddaughter's student loans, medical expenses.
Typhon knows about Eleanor's dementia. Shit.
Of course they do, because fuck them. They're always, like, they're gonna use absolutely everything they can to, like, fucking manipulate people. A native to Haven Springs, Eleanor Leaf is well respected by council members and citizens alike. She holds considerable sway, but is unlikely to dissent on her own. Though her granddaughter was close to Gabe Chen, she appears not to question Typhon's account of the accident. Jed.
It won't be so secure once we tell Jed what really happened that night.
Oh, really? I'm not gonna say anything, no spoilers, but, really. Business owner of the Black Lantern, council chair since 2012. Pressure points, non-applicable. Jed is viewed as a local hero due to his rescue of 9 Hell divers during a collapse in 2008. Strong ally. Use him as a resource to secure other council members' votes if necessary. Harmon, Charlotte. Council member since 2016. Business owner, Silver Dragon Dispensary. Vote status unknown. Pressure points, business overhead, son's college savings. A well-known small business owner in Haven. Charlotte will prove instrumental to getting the buy-in of both other business owners and the 20 to 30 demographic. As Gabe Chen's girlfriend, she may be a lost cause. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Corporate approved, making a financial offer. You'll receive the details soon.
I knew that affidavit gave me a bad feeling.
Yeah. Reginald McAllister III, Ducky. Council member since 2001. Vote status probable. Pressure points, grief over deceased wife. Estranged relationship with daughter. So creepy how they collect all this stuff.
Poor Ducky. I didn't know.
Pike, Jason. Career as sheriff's deputy, council member since 2003, vote status unknown. Seems to have a crush on you. Interesting. Jason Pike has been a sheriff's deputy in Haven for over 8 years. He and the company have skirmished over small violations in the past, but we see no evidence he harbors anti-Typhon sentiment. Double down on Typhon's commitment to the community. That's likely your best angle.
What? Pike has okay. Bigger fish to fry right now.
Yeah, no shit, sure. Seriously. Loudon.
Do all corporations use supervillain code names? Or just the evil ones?
All corporations are evil corporations.
This is about Rhea. But it doesn't tell me where it was. That's exactly the same time the blast that killed Gabe went off. The expected hall was left blank. No permit? That's gotta be illegal, right? I guess Mac was right to be so paranoid. Holy shit. Mac's real name is John?
Yeah, interesting.
It feels wrong to be looking at this. And yet, I can't look away.
Yeah, they've been following him. Jesus.
Fuck. They saw that?
Okay, I think this is
This is Rhea. Fuck. This map's too small to tell where this is. I need a map. Thanks for spilling your guts.
That's the site of the 2008 Typhon mine collapse.
Wait, they set off a blast in their current mine to cover up a blast in their old mine?
That shaft was exhausted years ago. There's nothing left to dig up. What could possibly be down there that's so important to them?
Typhon just had to pass a bunch of inspections at the old site, didn't they?
Yeah, so?
So, I don't think they were digging something up. They were burying something.
Dun, dun, dun. And that's it. That's the end of episode 3. Alex chose Steph to distract Diane. Okay, that's a pretty even split. But Steph is slightly in the majority, so I'm taking that as a win. Alex left Charlotte with her anger, 47%. That's a pretty even split as well, but most people, actually just a slight majority, choose to take Charlotte's anger away, which is interesting. Because I don't think that's actually the right decision. I view that as a huge violation. Alex made Diane sad, 75% majority. Alex didn't play a record, 40%, that's the majority. Yeah, I didn't play a record because we wouldn't have gotten the music, because it's copyright, so there was no point. Alex did some weeding on the rooftop, 41%, that's a pretty even split-ish, but most people don't weed the rooftop garden, probably because they don't realize you can do that. Ethan and Alex were never knocked out in battle, 96%. Yeah, it's pretty easy to, like, not lose those battles as long as you have enough scrolls and shit. The troll was subdued magic powder, 32%. Most people kill the troll in battle. I guess they don't get the powder or whatever. The serpent was put to sleep, 52%. That's a pretty even split, but slight majority used the bell. Steph helped Alex find out what Typhon was up to, 47%. Steph stormed out of the apartment. Yeah, that's consistent with if you take Charlotte's anger or not, because if you take Charlotte's anger, then Alex has it. Then when she hears Gabe's call, she has an outburst, and Steph leaves, which she has every right to do so, because if someone, like, starts, like, frickin' screaming and throwing shit, and, like, breaks a bottle against the wall, you have every right to get the fuck out of there. That's a completely valid and proportional response, where I think it's interesting that Ryan is, like, completely unfazed. Probably because he doesn't realize that lashing out in anger like that is not a good or healthy thing to do. King Tavor was vanquished in the final battle, 100%, so everyone manages to vanquish King Tavor in the end. It would be pretty hard to completely lose that fight, I think, given all the stuff you have by the end. Riley doesn't know about Eleanor's condition. Yeah, I keep trying to tell her, I can't figure out how. 64%, yeah, that's a majority. Alex helped the student focus on her work, 54%. It's pretty even split, but slight majority played the song. Alex and Ethan solved the Jester's riddle, 54%. It's even split, but, like, a slight majority solved the Jester's riddle. Alex and Ethan helped the blacksmith with his work, 67%. That's a majority. Cool, okay, I think that's it. Okay. We're going back to main menu because we don't have time to play episode 4 today. Alright. Oh, sorry, I didn't have my overlay on for, I think, like, the last section after the thing with Charlotte. So I wasn't paying attention to chat. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Sarah. I don't know if you're still here, but catching a bit of this before going to bed. Sorry, I couldn't join properly. How's the stream been? The stream's been okay, mostly. My camera decided to crap out on me and stop working, so that's fun. So that's why I don't have my camera on today. But other than that, it's been good. I really do love this episode. I love the LARP. I love the little Steph bits. I love just all the vibes. The vibes are great. The vibes are excellent. Well, at least until the end. I also really love that scene with Charlotte and her anger. Just, it's so good. I was talking a bit about how, I think you got that tattoo, right? Of what's it called? Like the Alex statue with, like, the sunflower eyes. I keep making gestures and then realizing no one can see me. You can't see what my hands are doing. The sunflower eyes and, like, the words on her, like on her chest and on her body and stuff that say, you know, like, shame, grief, like, emotion words, etc. I do, it's the statue from Charlotte's studio. Yeah, I was pretty sure you did. Yeah, I pointed that out. It's really cool. I mean, a lot of the art pieces in that scene are really cool. Like, I love the one of her and Gabe. Like, with the coffin, she's, like, lying next to the coffin on the bed, and I love how it's, like, I never noticed this before, it's on, like, a stack of dynamite, which is really interesting, I think. Oh, so I love the one of Ethan, the, like, child one with the little, like, what do you call it, wagon thing, and, like, the child covering its ears. It's just, and, like, the angel wings stuffed in the box with the chain around it, they're all just so cool. It's on my right calf, the whole front of it. Yeah, I think I remember I saw a photo of that on your Instagram. Fucking amazing tattoo artist as well. She loved working on it. That's really cool. It's great when you get a tattoo artist that like loves like the piece that they're working on and is really excited about it. God, I keep wanting to get a blue butterfly tattoo on my wrist. I keep like saying I'm going to do it and then forgetting about it and getting distracted. But I think maybe like after my next birthday, I'm going to like save up a bunch of money and do it in like 2025. I just need to find someone. I need to figure out who I want to do it. But yeah, what else was I going to say? I'm really hot. I got the fan working overtime. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you to everyone who stopped by. Thank you to everyone who might be watching the VOD after this as well. I do appreciate that. I had a lot of fun with this episode. It's a good time. But yeah, I'll be sure to update my schedule on Twitch. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers it.